Alright, to solve a compound and. It's hard to see this little picture right here, but it's a picture of two people holding hands. So here's what I think of when I think of and. And you are connected. So if you are together in a relationship, sometimes you show your affection by holding hands. So I just think of how you are connected to the other person. So for these problems, since these two numbers are connected to the middle, these are and. Okay, ands don't say and, they're just connected. So to solve this, I would look in the center here, and I'm going to decide, like, if I just had this part, how would I solve that? And I would have to divide both sides by 4. Okay, but if I had this covered up and I just had this, what would I do? And I would divide both sides by 4 to get x by itself. So instead of doing just one time divide by 4, you're doing it to all 3 sections. You're dividing by 4. So I would have -3 less than or equal to x less than 4. Okay? So on my number line, I need to have -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like I have a closed circle and an open circle. So closed and open. And again, and connect. Okay? That would be connected. Alright, in part B, this is kind of a basic one. I noticed too that some students like to draw lines at the equal sign. So since we have a less than sign, if you would like, you could draw your lines from there too and see that you have 3 separate sections. So first, I would look to see, okay, what would I do to solve that? You should be saying I add 2 to both sides. So I am going to add 2. But I'm going to do it to all 3 sections. So the 2's cancel, and we have 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 9. So on my number line to have 3 to 9. And in this case, they both have the equal to part, so they both have closed circles. And again, this is and, so they are connected. Okay. Then we have 2 more. So for letter C, okay, again, if I had this much of the problem, I would add 4 and then divide by 3. So I will do that to all 3 sections. I'm going to add 4. Okay, this becomes -3 less than or equal to 3x less than 12. Okay, and then I would divide by 3 to all the sections and get -1 less than or equal to x less than 4. So it looks like we have a closed circle and an open circle. So -1 and 4. So we said closed, open, connect. Alright, letter D. This one has a little twist to it. So to solve, we're still going to add 6. Okay, so this would be 10, 4. Alright, now we're going to divide by -2 to all sections. And I get -5. I have to flip the inequality because I divided by a negative. Again, I flip the inequality and get -2. So on the number line I have -5, -4, -3, -2. And this one's going to be an open. And this one will be a closed. And we are connecting. Remember that you want to be on the number line when you connect.